Welcome back to NeoScavenger. Now it's time for our second try. Let's hope that we don't freeze to death again. Let's randomly select traits again. Now we have less weaknesses, and we only have high metabolism and fragile now. But that, of course, cripples us slightly with our skill selection. Okay, because we are hackers, I'm going to hack the door shut to avoid this demon dog beast this time. And we can use eagle eye to notice details. Now, what details do we notice this time? Obscure in the shadows behind tank number 2, small and metallic, we find a multi-tool pocket knife. You know, multi-tool pocket knives, they are knives and tools, so we might as well take it. We're not searching for clues. Wait, the last time we searched for clues, that was at a car. That wasn't beneficial to us. Now we're gonna go back in here, of course. Oh no, there's nothing back down the hall. That was a waste of a move. All right. Let's move into this unseeable space. It might even be a forest or not a fortress, a house in the forest, and it's just a forest. Disappointing. See if we can find civilization quickly so we don't have to freeze to death. We have 2 pieces of civilization to the north and to the south, so we will go to the northern one first. Okay, if we scavenge brutally, we have a higher risk of injuring ourselves, so let's not do that. Oh my god, we hit the jackpot. Alright, these blue jeans have higher condition, so we will take these blue jeans. They give us pocket spaces. You can see there are 6 spaces of pocket space. And we have 2 community college t-shirts that are around the same quality. We will take both of them and the olive colored hoodie, which also gives us pocket space. It's a cold, cold world out here. We believe the place is set in Michigan, so everything's cold for no reason. And we have sterilized water. We don't have a space to put it. Yeah, we do. Let's put it in our hoodie pocket. Let's put the paper in our hoodie pocket. And let's put these 2 medicine bottles inside our jean pockets. We have a hydrocodone, which I believe is a painkiller, and another painkiller that is, no, that's amoxicillin. I believe that's, antibiotics, yes, in case we get injured or something. And see, now because we didn't have the medic skill, we couldn't find the medic kit back. What is that? What is a melon head? No, no, leave us alone, melon head. Don't you dare come over here. I've never seen that before. We have a lock storage shed, which is no use in trying to get at unless we have lock picking skill, which we do not. That or like, I don't know, bolt cutters or something, crowbar. Like, I feel like going to see what that is, but I'm afraid of it. That melon head? What is a melon head? It sounds like an alien type creature. And we're gonna go about our own business and search these towns because that's more, you know, less kill me than a melon head seems to be. I feel like that is, we can use that. This cell phone. Can we take this and use it? No. The battery is empty, and we need to find some place to juice it up, and we don't know what that thing is right there, apparently. Apparently it's possibly charges, but how do we charge? And how do we use it? This is the question. I want to know how to use that. I want to call somebody. I want to call my mom, tell her come get me. That wasn't the only place we could search. Let's get this abandoned house. Wish we had a sneak skill so we could be less, draw attention-y. What is that? Meat from small corpse. I could use that because apparently our guy, you know, doesn't know what cutting meat is off top. And we have 2 more places and 2 more moves. Nothing useful there, and an abandoned office tower. There's not going to be anything in here, but might as well search it regardless. We have a whole lot of loot we could possibly gain in this town, this cluster. Okay, we found a brown t-shirt. Okay, we should take off one of these community college t-shirts because one of these is that one is 77%. Let's get the one with the higher percentage, which is that one. Does that have better? That's better jeans than us too. Okay, take off these jeans, get these jeans, take these bottles. Plastic bags are practically your backpacks. And why are you not like putting it on? Okay, we're putting that on. We're gonna transfer one into our pants pocket in case that one breaks, because you know they're plastic bags and stuff. Let's put the hoodie back on. Okay, we've got everything we wanted from that search. Let's move on. The abandoned mobile home. Busted knuckles. While forcing open a promising looking container, your hand slips, leaving you with a sore hand. What does that tell us now? It doesn't, there's no hand injuries apparently yet. Because I'm pretty sure this isn't like done yet. Oh, okay, what's the Zom Zoms? As the source of the distant sounds finally comes into view, you stop in your tracks, unsure whether it's safe to continue. Ahead you see a titanic warehouse, like one of those distribution centers from before the apocalypse. There is a dull roar of ethanol generators, combined with the occasional rev of unsuppressed exhaust from off-road vehicles. Figures seem to be milling about around a low extension on the right. The occasional ATV arrives or departs without fanfare. You don't think you've been spotted yet. This is this far out, though with all the activity it's hard to tell. So apparently we've reached some sort of, civilization center. I think because we could find some help here, we should we should approach the warehouse. Let's do that. You cautiously approach the warehouse. A bright sign that says Zom Zom's a place to eat hangs over a giant garage door fenced off behind tarp and barbed wire. Why do they need barbed wire? Bright lights, welding arcs, peculiar shadows can be seen in the fenced area. Semi-trailer, loading bays, a makeshift gate. Looks more like a club than anything else except for that tarp area. Just then your stomach sinks when you realize there's a truck on the other side, offloading prisoners or slaves. Oh my, you see. If I was really there, I feel like I'd walk away once I saw the slaves and such, so that they don't, recreate some other scenarios that we're not going to get into right now. But let's approach the line. Let's be daring. While in line, you feel a flutter of anxiety each time the line advances. With each step, you try and catch a glance of what's through the doorway in the trailer, but you still can't tell. Most of the people in line are ragtag looking, wearing mismatched clothes and stinking of sweat. Some confused, others bored. The guards are better groomed by comparison, though you suspect they'd just as soon as murder you for your clothes if they weren't being paid. Listen, can I become one of these guards? I want to become a guard, because guards are well groomed. I want to be clean. Okay. To your right is a chipboard and mesh booth where an attendant is collecting fees, weapons, and stamping people before they walk down the trailer into the warehouse. Stock or spectator? I don't want to be something that sounds like stock. And since they're unloading prisoners and stuff earlier, stock sounds kind of bad. Let's go spectator. Let's offer our boot, left boot, I think. Let's offer this iPhone type thing. Not iPhone, it's like a Samsung Galaxy. And these 2 pills. These 6 pills overall. Hand. Okay, so they've accepted our payment, so I think we're safe. She demands, reaching for a stamp. As you present your hand, she applies a symbol and a number, then nods to another grizzly merc, who checks you for weapons. He tosses your confiscated items into a numbered bin and ushers you down the trailer. Okay, so this is a tight security area. Inside, 1 part super club, 1 part gladiator pit. Okay, so I'm gonna infer that they're like battling prisoners or something. I'll be able to bet on them. That'd be really cool, actually. Oh my god, they gave us ribs, or beans and rice. Well, or whatever they've got cooking there. We got a hot meal. I don't even know how long I've been in that cryo chamber. We got a hot meal. I ain't gonna stay here. This is really nice, actually. This meat. It's like good, fully developed veal. Not young, but not yet beef. Yes, very definitely like that. Whatever that means. Uh, in fact, so much that you think no person with a palate of ordinary normal sensitiveness could distinguish it from veal. Okay, so this guy's just describing the meat. Why is he just... Oh my god, the meat is like, apparently, super duper. Okay. Just then, an announcer pipes up with that same oscillating voice every strip club DJ seems to have. He starts hyping the crowd. How do we know what a strip club DJ sounds like? We've been in a cryo chamber for a while. Okay, so he's yelling, "Can you count, suckers?" I mean, I like to think I can count. Patrons start yelling back, and of course, "I said, can you count, suckers?" On cue, a testosterone-fueled wave of shouts come from the floor. "Raise those numbers," he calls with expectation, and everybody raises their fist in unison. Is my guy gonna follow suit? Because I feel like he should, just to not stand out. The music changes, lights switch to UV, and numbers appear on all the stamped hands. Your hand starts to race, but your heart starts to race, as you realize what's happening. Let's proceed. Looking around, everyone has a stamp, most like yours. They all have numbers, but it's clear now what the symbols are. Patrons like you have silhouettes of vultures next to their numbers. Those unlucky few who don't have lambs. What? So we're all vultures and people are lambs. What does that mean? The announcer calls the number a low number. Feeling somewhat relieved, you raise your hand above your head. Patrons around you look up to it for a moment, then continue scanning the crowd. A scream of protest erupts from the far side of the arena. Sorry, people, this is turning out to be some sort of book, but I'd like to read it. I don't know. Everyone nearby looks across where a commotion is starting. A man is hoisted into the air like a crowd surfer at a concert and is propelled to the arena gate. Patrons claw the remainder of his barbecue from his flailing hands. Wow, they're really voracious and hungry, apparently. Fighting over it like dogs. Is it really that, like, valuable, that meat? Guards wrangle the struggling man, who is then tossed onto the dirt floor in the arena, and the gates seal behind him. The winner is a filthy, weak, and confused-looking human. Since they say human, I would suspect that they have other races in this game, such as that melonhead that was creeping around stalking folks. As he clambers to his feet, a clacking and squeaking sound crescendos from the opposite side of the arena. Cheers start erupting through the warehouse as the source of the noise rolls into the arena through the garage door. The bot is a little more than heavy, treaded ring of barbed spikes. A haphazardly hung LED ticker sits atop its mass, flickering the words "Morning Star," confirming your suspicions as to its nature. So what they're very much telling us is that we are going to be seeing a murder. Okay. Without pausing, the bot starts closing in on the human, who, to his credit, has given up rattling the gate and now facing the more immediate danger. He starts circling left, leading the bot to one side of the pit, then dashes right as fast as he can, bypassing the bot. The move buys him a few seconds, so he's trying to turn NFL receiver status to running back so he can shake this bot, apparently, because it's probably going to disembowel him. The move buys him a few seconds as the bot spins in place on his tread. This continues for a few laps, with the human visibly wearing down. Perhaps realizing his error, he switches tactics and leads the robot toward a support column and allows it to get close before ducking around behind it. The bot starts turning in place. Can't talk right now. But the tread gets hooked on the pillar, and for a moment it appears to be stuck. You can sense the tingle of hope in the man as he watches the bot rock to and fro for several seconds. The bot frees itself. It doesn't take long for the robot to wear down its already weakened prey, and it scores its first hit, trampling his leg under the treads. Oh my gosh. The man's cry of pain is lost in a wave of cheering from the crowd. These people have no decency. They're cheering at him, getting like his leg broken. As the robot backs up, the man hardly has time to limp before it rams him again, this time falling through and impaling him against the wall. Drunk from bloodlust, the crowd is now screaming as the robot backs away once more from the stumbling, bleeding man. But the bot rams him into the wall one more time and backs away, this time with a human stuck on its spikes. The crowd cries out in ecstasy. You know, let's stay and see what happened next. Okay, so they call another low number. Okay, so I make my way for the door because I didn't want to get like murder-lurtled. Oh my god, I found a crowbar. Let's put this Altus, wait, it's actually an Altus Universe smartphone. And we have a high quality shopping bag, so let's take that high quality shopping bag. And let's put that on. Take this other disposable shopping bag. Take that smartphone and take the water bottle. And let's take this crowbar as a bashing weapon. Okay. Okay, so this will be the ending point of this episode. Join me again later to see what happens next on our survival story.